Hi, good evening. This is Shauna's Avenue with the news. The St. Catherine North Police have launched an investigation into the death of a man along the bypass in Bagwalk, St. Catherine. He has been identified as Bernard Nelson, a 63-year-old laborer of Shenton District, St. Catherine. He was reportedly riding a bicycle along the roadway at about 12:30 p.m. Sunday when he attempted to cross the road and was hit by a Toyota Corolla Fielder motor car. Nelson and the driver of the motor car suffered injuries. Both were taken to the Linstead Public Hospital where Nelson died and the driver was admitted for treatment. Despite spending some $371.8 million of taxpayers' money to lease two properties over a 3-year period, Tax Administration Jamaica failed to occupy the buildings up to August 31st, 2023. The bombshell report was tabled in Parliament this afternoon after being held by the Speaker of the House for about 2 months. The report was sent to Parliament on January 29. The Auditor General's Department conducted a special audit of Tax Administration Jamaica's leasing arrangements in response to certain allegations which came to the attention of the department. Reports are that TAJ was seeking a property to relocate its tax office in St. Mary. It was further alleged that the sitting Member of Parliament, through his private company, bought a commercial building within his constituency a few meters from the existing tax office, which was subsequently rented to TAJ for approximately $700,000 per month. It was alleged that the building was not yet occupied by the Tax Administration Jamaica, although approximately 8 months' rent had been paid and renovation or retrofitting works were yet to commence. Based on the allegations, the Auditor General's Department sought to assess whether there were breaches in the TAJ's policies and procedures, as well as Government of Jamaica guidelines. During the audit, the Auditor General determined that the information received in the allegations were true. However, no evidence was presented which suggested that the sitting Member of Parliament, who is listed as the director of the private company that owns the unoccupied location in question, interfered with the TAJ's procurement process or influenced TAJ's decision to lease the property. Monroe Ellis said that the TAJ did not receive permission from the Commissioner of Lands prior to entering into the lease agreement for the unoccupied property. The Pamela Monroe Ellis-led Auditor General's Department reported that the TAJ is also yet to occupy a property lease in Greenvale, Manchester, although it spent a total of $356,802,893 over the past 3 years. As at August 2023, the Auditor General said that despite the completion of the proposal for renovation and furnishing in June 2019 and the first lease payment in September 2020, the necessary retrofitting works had not yet commenced as of August 2023. The Auditor General pointed out that there are 2 other locations within the Mandeville area that the TAJ occupied, costing the government $51.2 million per annum. TAJ's monthly lease payments for the properties combined as at August 2023 was $11.3 million. The TAJ indicated that it sought to relocate its operations in Mandeville to the 42,300 square foot location to eliminate the challenges in the management and delivery of taxpayer services occasioned with operating the other 2 locations. A Common Pen District, St. Elizabeth man was charged on Monday in relation to the death of 62-year-old farmer during an argument. He is 37-year-old farmer Jerome Reed, who turned himself into the police and was subsequently charged. A court date is being finalized. The incident happened on Saturday, March 16th. The police report that about 6 p.m., Reed and Powell were having a heated dispute when Reed used a tool to hit Powell in the head. Powell was taken to the hospital where he received treatment. However, Powell succumbed to his injuries 2 days later. A 33-year-old Westmoreland man has been charged for a machete attack on a woman during a dispute. Charged with wounding with intent is Garrett Reed, otherwise called Suki, of Strathbogie District in Savannah, Lamar. His court date is being finalized. Reports from the Savannah Lamar police are that about 3 p.m. on Saturday, March 23, Reed entered the yard of a woman with whom he had an altercation, armed with a machete. During the argument, Reed allegedly used the machete to chop the woman, causing wounds to her upper body. The police were alerted, and the woman was taken to the hospital for treatment. She was admitted in serious condition. Reed was later arrested and charged based on witness statement. 2 men said to be members of the Jamaica Defense Force have been charged after they were accused of disobeying a team of police officers who signaled for them to stop on the Edwards-Seaga Highway. Reports are that at about 4:50 p.m. on Monday, the soldiers were traveling on the busy thoroughfare towards Kingston when they were reportedly signaled to stop by members of a police team. Allegations are that the soldiers disobeyed and sped off. The police said the soldiers were again signaled to stop by another team of officers who were meters away from where the first team of lawmen were operating, and they were again accused of ignoring the instructions. Reports are that they were cornered as they attempted to pass through a toll booth on the highway. A member of the police team said the soldiers were charged and issued several tickets for disobeying the orders of the police. A video of the incident has since been circulating on social media.
Or gunfight thing they're going to house, but me and my uniform, I have find gun and call me like they're criminal. So I don't understand that.
Did the officer stop you down the road?
Stop me.
Yeah. Okay. Did the officer stop you down the road? No, you have to take you if you can't take you away. No, you have to just come take my phone out of my hand. I said, did the officer stop you down the road? Did the officer stop you down the road? Did the officer stop you down the road? And that you have to answer me. Since you want to be treated like criminals, we don't have no uniform. We don't have no uniform. Police step out in the road and stop you. I want to drive left them. And then the next set of police stop and you drive left them. You should be ashamed by yourself. And the government uniform. In a government uniform, police stop you. What you say? Talk now, what you say? When we get you up on the camera, talk what you say now. What you say? What you say?